Good evening to one and all present here, honorary dignitaries, respected staff, and my dear friends. On this pleasant evening, I welcome you all on behalf of our batch, Uttam, to today's event of Cultural Night. I welcome Dr. Krantikiran Sir, Neurosurgeon, Balaji Institute of Neurosurgery, Hubli, to our event. From Dr. Rajshekhar Maigeri Sir, Medical Superintendent, JUMS Gadag, Ajit and Vishwajit, for the inaugural song.
We do welcome Dr. Mahesh Bargundi Sir, HOD, Department of Microbiology, and Dr. R.T. Patil Sir, Department of General Surgery, Dr. Sunil Majgi Sir, HOD, Department of Pharmacology, and Dr. Gajanan Sir, Department of Ophthalmology on the dais, Dr. Jitendra Sir, Department of Psychiatry, Dr. Shruti Ma'am, Department of OBG, Sir, Department of Physiology.
महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दितमहागणपतिं महादेवसुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं मारकोटिप्रकाशं शान्तं मारकोटिप्रकाशं शान्तम् महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियम् महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियम् महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकाप्रियं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकाप्रियं पप्पमगमरि सरि सनि सपमगम पादनि सरि गम मरि सनि सनि पम सनि पमगमनि पमरि गमरि रि स सनि पमगमरि सरि ग महागणपतिं
Thank you. To brighten this evening, I request all the dignitaries on stage to come forward for lighting the lamp. Gesture. I request Mithun sir to speak a few words about our honorable chief guest, Dr. Krantikiran sir.
To one and all present here, respected dignitaries on the stage and members of the stage. It gives me an immense pleasure to speak a brief words about one of the most renowned one of the most renowned doctor of the North Karnataka, Dr. Kranti Kiran sir. Sir, it is our humble and pleasure to have you here in today's event, sir. Your presence has made all of us a very optimistic nature. Dr. Kranti Kiran sir has graduated from Bangalore Medical College, and sir did his MS General Surgery from KMC Hubli, MCH Neurosurgery from PGMR Chandigarh, and Fellowship Endoscopic Surgery from Germany. Sir has got an experience in operating more than 20,000 various brain and spine disorders. Dr. Kranti Kiran sir, with a very optimistic nature and a service nature, sir is also the chairman and head of Department of Neurosurgery of Sri Balaji Institute of Neurosciences, Hubli. It is a very well-known thought that Dr. Kranti Kiran sir has his name famous in and out of Karnataka. Sir, it is once again a great pleasure to have you here, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to call upon our honorable chief guest to address the gathering.
Good evening, everybody. Respected Dr. Busreddy, my close friend, director of this prestigious medical college, JIMS Gadag. Principal, Dr. Raju sir. Medical Superintendent, Magari, Dr. Magari. Medical Superintendent of the hospital, my good friend, Dr. Pallid. And all the staff members on the dais. Students of the dais, staff members, students, parents, ladies and gentlemen. It's a proud and very honorable position or a situation that I have been called here in this Freshers' Day function. I have a double such experience. I was here about 5 years back. I think the batch which has just completed their graduation, one batch after that, the Freshers' Day, I was here, and after 5 years I'm again here. It's just because the cordial invitation and the good-natured, the dynamic director of this organization, Dr. Busreddy. Just because of him I am here. I had told Dr. Busreddy that I will be not in a position to speak anything. I'm not going to talk or deliver any lecture or a speech here. He has agreed for that. And by doing that, so also I think I'll be just intervening in between your cultural program. That may not be that okay. But I felt maybe few sentences I'll just say, even though I told I am not going to speak. First and foremost is, as we enter this campus, the change and the nature that this campus has come up. I think it's a phenomenal campus, and there is a lot of positive vibration. Everywhere there are so good buildings coming up, so much good of landscaping coming up. I think this is just developing as one of the very, very interesting, very good, one of the very beautiful medical college campus. I think the hard work of every individual who is working in this organization has to be appreciated, and especially the director of this organization, I think, has made the wonderful work to make this campus coming up so fast and so good. Congratulations, sir. It's a phenomenal campus. Secondly, as I inaugurated this Freshers, I think I need to say at least 2 sentences. If anybody of you have anything in the mind that whether you are in the right place or a right profession, I think you can just consider that you are at the best of the place and the best of the profession. I doubt you just don't keep anything in your mind. Is there any profession that could be better than this? Is there any better? I could do anything better. Possibly, I don't see, and I have quite a good amount of experience, but I don't see anything which could be placed better than this medical profession. You people are in the best of the profession, the noblest of the profession, as they all call. Maybe one or two things that you are just entered this field of medicine. Maybe two or three things, like no other field, whatever it may be, whether it's a space technology, whether it's some physics or this basic sciences, the depth of it, you go, no other field could come to the closest as a medical profession or medical field could do. You are the only entity on this planet who could go and touch the lives of another human being. Nobody could do that. Nobody could do that. People are there who can take the life off from an individual, but you people are the only people next to the God who could infuse life and get the life going on. Nobody else can do this. This is the best thing a human being can do to the other human being on this planet. Nothing else can match this, the effort. The basic essence of a human being is that the difference between any other creature on this planet to a human being is that he has a brain, and utility of the brain and the main function of a human is that he should help the fellow human being, and this is the best profession that you could do that. Nobody on this planet could take away the pain from somebody. You are the only people who can take the pain from somebody off. You can make them feel happy. You can feel them comfortable. You can get them out of the diseases and cure them, whether it's a physical, mental, any of the disorders. I think most of you could have experienced in your lifetime, even though it is short, that even a small illness of one day fever, how an individual will become. And this is only the field, only the profession, only the people who could make people comfortable enough. And such a wonderful profession you people are, where you will be touching the lives of an individual. No other profession can do that. No other profession can do this. This only profession which can do that. And you are in such a best of the profession. Going ahead, because of the globalization and the world is becoming so smaller and smaller, people would talk a terminology called as a global citizen. Global citizen. I think this is the only profession where you could say that you are a global citizen. You being a doctor from Jim's Gadag, you are a doctor for the globe. Nobody else can do this. Nobody else can enjoy this type of an facility or this type of an advantage. In the true sense, doctor is the only person who is a global citizen across the globe, anywhere you go. Maybe there are some entrances to that particular country to enter it, but you are a doctor there. You could do your services. Truly, this is a global platform. You people have it. With these few words, and going ahead, maybe a little bit, one more last sentence. Each field has got its own limitations, whether it's a physics, whether it is something else. But here, the definition of medicine itself says that it's an art, it's a skill combination with the science. So it's a culmination of everything the medical field is. Everything comes here. It's a technology, innovation, science, arts, skill. It's a holistic. The whole of the science, the whole of the thing would be engulfed in the branch of medicine. With all these things, every field lacks two or three things. This field has, with all the science, technology, innovation, skill, everything, there is a touch of humanity, concern, care. This is most essence of this field. And people coming out from this would also be having these concerns in their life. And this makes a doctor very different in the society. It is just not a science with us, but we have a concern, you have a compassion, we have culminated that during our training. We are compassionate towards the people. we care them, we have a concern towards them. Most people, most field would not inculcate this into their minds to be like that. This again, it's a huge difference. With these few words, I welcome you all for this wonderful profession of medicine, and I wish you all people just entered the journey, a very good journey, very successful journey, come out with a very good knowledge, coming out with a very good knowledge, and be in a true sense a good doctor with a good human touch, and serve the people, both. I will not restrict myself to saying to serve people of only this nation, serve the people on this globe, and concentrate, give little time for the people of this nation also, because this nation requires doctors to the max. This nation requires, because there are so many people who are been deprived of good quality health care still after even 75 years of this independence. You people should contribute a little towards that and make this country much more beautiful. All the best for all of you people, and all the very best. And I once again thank the director, Boost Reddy, for giving me an opportunity to be here to share a few words with all people. All the very best to you all people.
Thank you for your kind, worthful and delightful words. Now I call upon our beloved director, Dr. P.S. Boost Reddy sir, to address us regarding the event with his few words.
ಇವತ್ತಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಉತ್ತುಂಗ 2020ನೇ ಬ್ಯಾಚಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಸಮುದಾಯದ ಫ್ರೆಷರ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಸುಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧ ಜನಪ್ರಿಯ ನ್ಯೂರೋಸರ್ಜನರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿಕಿರಣ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ 5 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದರು. ಅವರನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ತಾವು ಬಂದು ಇನಾಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ತಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ಬದಿಗೊತ್ತಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಾನು ಹಾರ್ದಿಕವಾದಂಥ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿಕಿರಣ್ ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಏನಾದರೂ ಹುಬ್ಳಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಲಾಜಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂರೋಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಿದೆ. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗಿಂದನೇ ಜನ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಅಲ್ಲ 3 ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಿತ ಸರ್ದು ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ, ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಬಿಜು ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋದವರು ಆರಾಮಾಗದೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ರೋಗಿ ನ್ಯೂರೋ ಸರ್ಜನ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಆಗದಿದ್ದರೆ ಅಂತಿಮವಾಗಿ ಅದು ಬರೋದು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿಕಿರಣ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ. ಅವ್ರ ಕೈಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಮುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಇನ್ನತನ ಯಾವುದು ಕೇಸ್ ಆರಾಮಾಗದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಂಥ ಒಬ್ಬ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾದಂಥ ವೈದ್ಯರು ಇವತ್ತು ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಸಹಿತ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು, ನೀವು ಬರೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಅಂಥ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಿಂದ ಹೊರಹೊಮ್ಮಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹಾರೈಸ್ತಾ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಉತ್ತುಂಗ ಹೆಸರು ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಕ್ರಾಂತಿಕಿರಣ್ ಸರ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಸರ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಹುಡುಗರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಉದ್ಭವ್ ಹೀಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ದರು. ಈ ಸರ್ತೆ ಈ ಬ್ಯಾಚಿನ ಒಂದು ನೇಮ್ ಉತ್ತುಂಗ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಉದ್ಭವದಿಂದ ಆರಂಭವಾದ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಈ ಉತ್ತುಂಗ ಬ್ಯಾಚಿನಿಂದ ಉತ್ತುಂಗಕ್ಕೇರಬೇಕು, ಅಂದರೆ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾದಂಥ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೇರಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಆಸೆ. ಅಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸದುದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಉತ್ತುಂಗ್ ಎಂಬ ನಾಮಕರಣ ಹೊಂದಿ ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಕಾಲಿಟ್ಟ 2020-21ನೇ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಸಂಕಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂದವರು ಸರ್. ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಸಂಕಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ದಿನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದು ಈಗ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಕೋವಿಡ್ 2ನೇ ಅಲೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಎದುರಿಸಲು ಸಜ್ಜಾಗಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಂಥ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಮಾನಸಿಕವಾಗಿಯೂ ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ಸನ್ನದ್ಧರಾಗಬೇಕು. ಈ ಒಂದು ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಹೆಮ್ಮಾರಿಯನ್ನು ಹೊಡೆದೋಡಿಸುವ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಾಗಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ವೈದ್ಯ ಬಾಂಧವರಾಗಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರಿ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಹೆಮ್ಮಾರಿಯನ್ನು ಹಿಮ್ಮೆಟ್ಟಿಸುವ ಒಂದು ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ಆರೋಗ್ಯವನ್ನು ನೀಡುವ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ರಿಕವರಿ ರೇಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಗದಗ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. 98.48% ರಿಕವರಿ ರೇಟ್ ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಮದು, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲೇ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಕವರಿ ರೇಟ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಕಳೆದ 150 ದಿನಗಳಿಂದ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಡೆತ್ ಯಾವುದೂ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದು ಸಹಿತ ಒಂದು ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಇತಿಹಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಸರ್. 150 ದಿನಗಳಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಡೆತ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಪಟ್ಟಂಥ ನನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೈದ್ಯ ಬಾಂಧವರಿಗೂ, ನನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ವೈದ್ಯ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿಯವರಿಗೂ ಒಂದು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಅತ್ಯುಮೂಲ್ಯ ಸಮಯವನ್ನು ಮೀಸಲಿಟ್ಟು ಆಗಮಿಸಿದಂಥ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿಕಿರಣವರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ, ಉತ್ತುಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ಗೆ ನಾ ಹೇಳೋದಿಷ್ಟೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ರು ಭಾಳ ಖಡಕ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಜು ಸರ್, ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಸೂಪರ್ಡೆಂಟ್, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವೆರಿ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗೇರಿ, ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ಜನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಲ್ಲೇವ್, ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರ ತಂಡದ ಜೊತೆ ಸೇರಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾದಂಥ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಜೊತೆ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾದಂಥ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಗದಗ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗೆ ನೀಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಅರ್ಪಣೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you, sir. I request Director, sir, to felicitate our chief guest. Kiran sir for making this evening a spectacular one by his presence.